Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Are you over there puking?
I'm good.
Are you good?
Let's go.
Hey, how was the ride yesterday?
It was good.
Was
it? Was
it?
good, yeah.
I seen a shitload of people down there.
Smaller crowd than usual because of the stupid weather.
It was awful. The weather has been awful. Did you encounter a bunch of downed trees?
Yeah, they went through. All the guys went through. Whoever, Daddy and Derek and Keith, whoever, went through Friday and set everything up and checked everything, and then the
Saturday.
tornado happened Friday night.
Yeah.
The tornado come through Friday night completely. So it was down considerable amount, and then the one out here in Mount Vernon also happened. I don't know how many people showed up to Mount Vernon's ride.
Mm-hmm.
Their fire department. So between other people having one and weather, kind of, there were still,
But there's a bunch of cars. I seen a bunch of cars. I drove through Saturday.
Daddy had them parking at Ward's old store, had them parking up down Hunting Creek, down Jennings Creek.
Yeah.
Everywhere just not to mess up the hayfield there.
I would say they didn't let them use the hayfield this time,
no.
did he?
Well, you just couldn't.
Yeah.
Of course, you got people afterwards that said that, well, it wasn't rough enough. But, what can you do when there's not trails? The trails are completely gone.
Right.
But at the same time, how it is when you host anything.
You can't please everyone.
Somebody last year probably said it was too rough.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just better them than me dealing with that.
Yeah.
I just showed up. Of course, I sold mine last Saturday.
I sold you side by side?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you ride then?
I rode
with somebody?
Rode with Brandon Gregory.
So you were just kind of along for the ride, literally along for the ride.
Yeah, it was nice. Hardest part of my day was DJing, just keeping everybody satisfied with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, Casey and Lindsay, we all rode together on that. A bunch of other Macon County guys. No Affliction shirts were worn.
Not one, huh?
Unbelievable. I really, Brandon at the end of the day, he pulled up his shirt.
Had one under.
And had a Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell, whichever one, Chuck Liddell maybe. Yeah, some sort of shirt. But yeah, I walked up to the whole group of guys, not knowing them from Adam, and I said, "Hey, can't believe Brandon invited all you guys, and all of you dropped the ball by not wearing American Fighter shirts." Well, I said, "Are you really from Macon County?" I don't believe it.
Yeah,
you must have moved in here because that's not a real Macon County guy if you're not wearing.
I seen one in Kentucky the other day when I was up there. It's spreading.
Oof.
1993 is spreading.
Yeah, Affliction really is out. Well, at least in Lafayette, you see some Affliction here and there. You see some Tap Out here and there. But American Fighter's really where it's out.
Tap Out is really tapped. It tapped out.
I don't know. WWE's partnered with them. They got
with Tap Out. They're coming back then.
I guess so.
Yeah,
you see a lot of it.
Their main guy died, and after that, it really dropped off. That was years ago.
Well, I've had a lot of fun drinking games over the years when you're younger. But I tell you what, if you were able to drink in Lafayette, just riding down, going in different stores and having a drink every time you see an American Fighter shirt, you'd be hammered drunk by the time you left.
Yeah. Right here. This was the owner. I can't remember what he called himself.
Oh.
Mask or whatever.
Oh.
He died years back. After he was the one that blew it all up, he was the.
It's a nice ensemble.
These were his partners here. I guess they're continuing.
Oh, man. That's a badass on the left there.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Nice bandana.
Yeah. I'm going to say he doesn't have any hair. Right there was the car crash.
Ooh. Golly.
Yeah, that Ferrari come apart, Jack. Anyway.
These they don't. I don't mean to be mean, but those people don't even look like real. They look like a spoof of somebody else. Like you would be spoofing. I mean, look at that picture. No offense. Tap out. Google Tap Out owners or whatever you.
Yeah, Tap Out owner.
And he's over the top enough. But the other two are they serious?
the shorter guy is the most.
That's little man syndrome.
Well, not only that, he's the most like not playing a character, and he still seems to be playing a character.
He's the epitome of little man syndrome. You would think.
Yeah.
Those guys are pretty. It was a
It
good
was
ride.
huge for a long time.
It was. Yeah. We
Huge for a long time. Good ride then, huh?
It was okay. Yeah, it was all right.
Bunch of good looking side by sides I seen coming down the road whenever I was coming through there.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't show. I mean, a lot of people I talked to didn't show up just because of the weather. There's some guys from Cookeville was coming down. My sister-in-law was supposed to come down, but I guess. But after the quick little shower, everything was good. Everything we rode. It got hot as hell.
Oh, it did. It was
Ooh,
miserably
it's hot.
hot. Yeah.
So, and then we got done, and we had to pick Waylon up from a birthday party.
Yeah.
Let my dogs ride just like they do
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Now Rocky, the pup, he's about 3 years old. Now last week when I went to Lafayette, he jumped off about 3 different places,
Yeah.
and it's a little much after a while.
Yeah.
Chasing the dog through the dollar store parking lot. Yesterday we upped the ante, and so at one time I looked back and he had both paws on the top of my toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
Normal dog. I don't see how dogs ever ride on the toolbox. Well, apparently he may not have for too much longer. We got to the Scott's house where he was picking up Waylon, and I heard some moving around, didn't pay any attention. Well, we got to Whitleyville, and it started raining, and Lindsay said, boy, poor Fancy. She's out there in that rain. I said,
All by herself.
where's Rocky?
Yeah.
I said, reckon he's laying down under the toolbox? Surely not. We pulled off on the little 85 pull-off there on the straight stretch. Rocky's nowhere on the vehicle.
Oops.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
So we turn around, flying back to Gainesboro,
Uh-huh.
park at the Scotts. Our dog jump off. Notorious. We know it's a notorious jump off possibility here. So we drive all around Gainesboro, all around the square, subdivisions, talking to everybody. One guy from the ambulance service, don't know his name. He seen me out walking. Everything okay? Well, we lost our dog. Here's a picture of it. This dude cracked out of his head now.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's happening? Lost my dog.
Not the guy from the ambulance.
No,
service.
different
Yeah,
guy.
okay.
Everybody was very cooperative. In trying to help me find my dog.
Yeah.
This guy was like, man, you need, And I'm pretty positive there was some. He may have owned a drug house. I don't know. There's vehicles.
Vehicles around that looked a little sketchy.
Well, every time I circled by his house, there was a different car pulling in and out.
Mhm.
I don't know that to be true or not, but
Mhm.
that's just. I just slandered somebody. Not really. I didn't say his name.
Right.
I could have made that. That could be a fabricated story.
Anyway,
Regardless,
yeah.
keep on looking for the dog. I go through. Lindsay's getting tired of driving around. She said, Dustin, I mean, honey, I don't know. I don't know what we do. Somebody's picked the dog up.
Yeah.
So I call my dad. And my dad, we've talked about on the show, loves these dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, these are his. When he calls my house, he don't say, well, how's Waylon and Bayless?
How's my dog?
He'll say, is Rocky home? Because Fancy's here and I ain't seen Rocky in 3 hours. And I called him and he just, like they were about to leave him for vacation and you could just tell he was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruined his trip.
Son, you better find the dog because he only knows 2 places. He knows my house and your house.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I know, Daddy. I mean, we've been driving around for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading over there.
Yeah.
Well, I said, Lindsay's like, honey, we can't find him. He's gone. I was like, well, he's gone. I said, I'll ride back with Daddy and Linda and Derek and Jada. I get out, put my muck boots on. I've got a rain jacket, piss pouring rain.
Yeah.
I'm walking Fancy all around the square in Gainesboro. I walked through the Dairy Queen parking lot twice.
Right.
Drive through, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Serious. Because, I figured first thing, if he smelled
Food.
that food, he went across the road to Dairy Queen.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I was that guy looking like a bad guy from I Know What You Did Last Summer, walking around with the
Muck boots and a raincoat
and
on.
a raincoat with a hood on my head with this pretty yellow dog. And so I just give up. I was just about to give up on it, And then Jada calls me. Derek called me and Linda called me. I tried to call him back. They didn't answer. And Jada finally gets holding to me. She goes, we have the dog in tow.
Yeah?
I said, where in the hell did you find it? She goes, Lock Branch.
Really?
You know where Lock Branch is at?
Well, I know where the road is at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Past Whitleyville to the left. So I said, what in the hell? She said, we dropped the tailgate and he wouldn't even get in the truck. He got in the truck with us. He wasn't getting on the back. He got in the truck with them.
Yeah.
And only thing I can figure, this dog fell out. I don't think he jumped off at the Scotts and drove and run back to Whitleyville that quick.
Right. He fell off right there somewhere.
He fell off.
Yeah. 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 That whole riding on the toolbox thing, that wouldn't be the first dog that got lost off the toolbox
No, I mean, he's got a big place on his face where
you hit the ground.
It's crazy though. We spent an hour and a half walking around Gainesboro, and this dog had fell off. More than likely.
Yeah.
More than likely fell off. I don't know if he fell off. Hell, I don't even know if he fell off on the way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he fell off on the way back, and we just looked. Well, he fell on the way there because Lock Branch is past. Shit, I don't know. I don't know when the damn dog fell off. All I know is.
But the dog is home.
Yeah.
And other than a black eye, he's all right.
I had it on Facebook and everything. Everybody's like, put it on Facebook, and people can find dogs in like 2 minutes on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
That sucks, man. My brother had a sweet little blue heeler at one point in time riding on the toolbox of his truck. Shoop, went around a curve, off the dog came. Out in the middle of the road.
I mean, they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
He just now started doing the toolbox thing, though.
Yeah.
He's been getting up on the wheel wells and everything, of course. Fancy's old, Fancy don't. I have to help Fancy get in the truck, much less jump off.
Right.
So, rough week for animals around my house, though. We had starting the last weekend. Like this time last week, I had 3 cats and 3 dogs.
Yeah.
Right. All outside cats. I like outside cats.
Right.
I'm not a cat person at all.
Right.
I mean,
your history will back that up.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kick them to get out of my way.
Right.
I'm not petting them. I'm not cuddling with them on the porch swing when I get home. They're just there, and if they catch
if they catch a
mice, great. I don't mind having them. I don't care to feed them.
Right.
Just don't love them.
Right.
Don't care for them. So, and of course, I love my dogs. But anyway, about last Sunday, we were out here, out in the yard. And I said, "Damn, I smell something dead." I said, "These dogs have carried something up here. When it's laying around somewhere, whatever." And my sister calls me on Tuesday night. I'm walking around the kitchen, pacing back and forth, talking to her. Get up to the back porch and just kind of glancing out, looking in the woods. Hit my blinds. I went, "Holy shit, Waylon! I think I found Smokey." This cat was disintegrated.
Where at?
Back porch,
Ooh.
next to our little blow-up pool for Bayless that we have on the back porch. I mean, about 18 inches from it.
Yeah.
I'm talking teeth showing. I'm talking some Pet Cemetery shit.
No.
It was stuck to like skin, like hair stuck to the back porch.
Roasted into the ground, into the
big maggots about this big.
No.
Said, oh God. Oof. So I Snapchat Lindsay. I said, "Can you confirm? Is this Smokey?" Don't even look. The only thing that looked like the poor cat was the tail.
Right.
Guess maybe snake bit.
Mm-hmm.
Snake. I mean, that's the only thing really that I could figure.
Probably up there for sure.
Mm-hmm. Snake bit and just went to the back porch and died. And the same damn night now. This is one of the days where it rained off and on. Dying to get home. Be lazy. Had something in my tire. Had to take care of a tire. And then I found the cat. So it was like 9 o'clock before I ever even laid down. But anyway, so I get out there, and Bayless is like, "I want to see the cat." I said,
No.
"You don't want to see the cat, buddy.
You don't want to see that, buddy.
Get on the front porch." So I'm out there with my shirt over my nose.
Yeah.
And just shoveling this poor carcass off the back porch. And of course,
falling apart.
And it's so swollen up.
Yeah.
That it won't fit on the shovel. So I drop it 2 or 3 times, about to puke, just seeing these maggots. Yeah. And I finally get over the edge of the woods, and I chuck the hell out of that thing. As hard as, and I was just like hoping it didn't I didn't chuck it too hard to come back on me.
like you push through it and some of it falls on.
Ooh. Then I went and got a whole thing of bleach, dumped it on my porch.
Yeah.
It was rough. Then the poor little kitten, we have a little kitten. It was that Smokey's son. He's missing. Don't know where he's at. So it's just Callie. And Callie, when she was a baby, we come home one day and her chin fell off. Like she's just got a disintegrated
bottom jaw. Oh my God.
It's rough up there in the
rough
springs.
on the heel, ain't it?
Yeah, animals. Oh my goodness.
I don't like it. I don't like it. We were working on some water the other day, and we put in this new concrete holding tank for water, and I was standing on top of it, and the other guy was scooping rock over on the other side of it. We were damming it up around it. And a snake comes crawling out of there. Little old short, fat, orangish copper looking thing comes crawling across there. And in my head, copperhead, a little old fat thing, down there next to some water. I thought copperhead. And it was coming towards me 100 miles an hour. And I jumped and ran. Ran like hell to get away from it. Went and got a gun, come back, couldn't find it. And he had run over one of its babies with the tractor tire. And he was over there just standing over it. In my head, I said, if that's where they came from and you've killed a baby over there, you're in a nest. You ought to get back on the tractor and stop doing what you're doing right now. He goes, yeah, it'd be okay. And gets back in. He told me he didn't like snakes. He didn't seem to be as excited about the situation as I was. And then I went and picked it up with a shovel, the one he'd killed. I went and got a shotgun later and come back and just kind of stood away from the area for a few minutes because I had to know whether or not it was a copperhead because I thought I've been to my waist in water over there around this thing, and I don't know if I'm ever coming back again, and it all depends on whether or not that's a copperhead. So I went back and I was going to shoot the big one. Never could find it, couldn't see it, stood there for about 45 minutes, never could find it. I got thinking, well, he did kill that baby. I could pick it up and carry it back up there. So I stood there debating on whether or not to shoot what I thought was the dead. I thought it was dead, and it should have been dead for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to shoot it again just to make sure it's dead. And I thought I might shoot its head off, and then I wouldn't know. So I went to pick it up. I couldn't make myself pick it up. I couldn't make myself pick that dead snake up. So I went and got a shovel. Went back and picked it up and carried it back. And they looked at it. My brother looked at it. The guy looked at it. They said it's not a copperhead, but in my head, it's still a copperhead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm terrified of them.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
You got farther than I ever would have.
Yeah.
No
I just knew I was going to have to go back at some point in time and work in that area again. And I couldn't do it without knowing.
They live forever. They live forever after you kill them.
Mm-hmm. I gave it an hour and a half.
Daddy, what the hell? Daddy killed one time up in the old White House, not Emma Bell's house, but the one way back in the holler by the cemetery.
Yeah.
And he said if he wasn't paying attention, it was a rattlesnake, and it was laying right up on that rock wall.
Yeah.
And he said he would have went right past it. It would have struck him in the neck, head area, and he'd been dead up there. Nobody known it.
Mm-hmm.
He seen it last second and put the mower in reverse. Went and got his gun, shot it. Come up the house like 45 minutes later, and that thing was still just wiggling around the back of his rhino.
I don't care for them.
Yeah.
They're the devil's workshop.
He was up there one day, and I think I've told this on the podcast before. There was a whole nest down in that creek bed, the creek bed by his house.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got a gun and shot one. He said he killed one, like it died. And he said another snake comes out and drags that snake off. And he said he shot. And my dad's not a big, tall tale, I mean, he's not that I know of. And he killed four copperheads right there together, 4 or 5. I forget how many it was. It was a few years ago.
I don't care for that. Did you ever see that video of that rattlesnake nest under the house?
What house?
Let me show you. This guy.
I used to play in that creek bed while you're looking for that. I used to play in that creek when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let me see if I can see it here. This guy was
45 under a home. Them big bastards. Oh.
Right here, under his shed.
Oh, man, it just give me freaking cold chills just looking at that picture. I can't even stand to look at the video.
Yeah. So he picks up this shed. Let me turn this volume off. We'll get kicked off of YouTube for it. But at first, one rattler was seen slithering under an old outhouse. This is in Texas, prompting a worker at the farm to lift the structure up so they could catch and dispose of it. So,
but
he seen one.
What they found was terrifying.
Dun, dun, dun. And we've got a 30-second commercial. Don't you hate that you cannot skip commercials anymore?
Not that one.
People got to make their money, I guess. Anyway, if you want to look it up, Truly Rattled. Watch this right here. Let me turn this volume now. Watch. Picking up his old outhouse. Look at this.
Ew.
Look at that. Look at them. They're falling out from under the house.
No.
Look at all of those.
Dang, they're big.
Mhm.
They're big.
They're not little rattlesnakes.
What would you even start to do right there?
Die. I would start dying as they come up. I would start dying.
Oh God, that was from December of last year.
Yeah,
Jeez,
they were nested up. I don't like
I can't
it.
stand them, Lucas.
I don't like it. Right here, this is the most terrifying thing to me.
Toilet. There was one got in our bathtub when we were little.
Family finds rattlesnake in toilet, then 23 more underneath their house.
Ugh. That's why I could never. Brent used to try to get me to do direct TV with him. I was like, dude, I ain't crawling in them tight spots and seeing snakes under the house. I was like, how many snakes have you seen in the house? He's like, oh, well, you see a few. Now, one, if you just said one, that'd been one too many.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if we had snakes come out of our toilet, me and Waylon wouldn't stay in there so long. Jeez.
Okay. Every time I see a snake, the next time I sit on a toilet, I think this is the time that it comes.
God, I'm so just. There's nothing more in this world I hate more than snakes.
I don't like
Florida Georgia Line and snakes.
They're similar.
That's it. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Yeah.
We didn't do a Father's Day podcast.
We didn't do a Father's Day show, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Week late.
That was a good one. Pretty good. Did you have a good one? I got a punching bag for Father's Day.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know I can't remember what I got. I'm a very appreciative man.
Mm-hmm.
What did I get? Oh, she got me a couple small things. I got her a like a new cast iron like patio set
For Father's Day?
For Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
So, but then we went to her grandpa's for Father's Day. We kind of did some things with my dad early on. Got a big Chevrolet sign
Yeah.
that he liked, and we came back and she was like, "There's a tabletop, looks like a whiskey barrel with two wooden bar stools with it over at Tractor Supply." And
yeah.
I've got so much of that outdoor stuff from Tractor Supply. It's silly how much stuff I own from Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my whole porch is Tractor Supply stuff. And I was like, well, that'd be good. She goes, well, when you get your building built, that'd be a good little bar table that you want to have. And I said, all right. So we went over there and I said, I saw it yesterday when I was driving your truck. And I said, we're in the Equinox. I said, I'll just have to buy it and come back and get it or something. Get with Jesse and have him put it back for us.
Yeah.
Jesse wasn't there that day, but these girls took care of us. And turned out it was all on clearance.
Yeah.
So I got the whole set for even less than the table was originally.
That's pretty good.
But I had to get it, that day.
Right.
So, and Lindsay's like, oh, we can get it in Equinox.
Oh, yeah, we got this.
So we got both kids with us. Lindsay, how we going to do it? So we got up there and just piling stuff out of the back of the Equinox that, should never be in there.
Oh, yeah.
In the first place, living out of it. She lets Waylon get up front, moves Bayless's car seat all the way to the right, lay the left seat down. We got it in there.
My God.
She had to sit crisscross applesauce, hoping like hell we didn't get pulled over the rest of the way. But I got my bar table.
All you need now is the building to put it in, right?
We were working on it.
Oh, yeah?
Me and James, I told him, I said, quit dicking around. Here's the money I've got.
Come up and start.
I said, I need to know what this can get me. Because I said, I'm going over Red Bull and look at these buildings. He said, would you stop? I'm going to build you a building if you'll just wait. He said, you got to get me what you want. Finally, I said, here's the money. I said, I just need to know what size this can get me.
Right. What can I do with it?
And I said, so.
He said a 6x6.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yep. So, hopefully he starts soon.
Yeah.
James
pretty tricky.
He's good. James is really good. He's like a lot of our other construction friends. You got to be a little picky to be in the construction business or you won't have a lot of business.
Yeah.
You got to be a little perfectionist.
Yeah. Yeah, and he come out and worked on mine some, so he does a good job. He does a real good job with stuff. He's helped me do a lot of stuff around here. He put my steps up out here. My new steps and whatnot.
He's gonna work on that other shed I've got out there. He just don't know yet.
Right.
I need some new stuff done to that too. I need a new ramp and steps on that too. So anyway, so yeah, it was a good Father's Day. I just hated. Got a lot of friends, fathers. these days,
Mm-hmm.
don't we?
Yeah.
Too many to name.
I would say
Happy birthday.
All of
you.
them.
All of you that's listening. If you're a dad, happy Father's Day.
happy late Father's Day.
If you're not, you probably will be one day.
Yeah. Camden's still telling me Happy Father's Day, which is fun.
Yeah.
The only way to get him to stop is to tell him Happy Father's Day as well. So
what's he do when you do that?
he just stops. He goes, "Thank you," and then
Happy Father's Day to you too, buddy.
yeah, you too, buddy. Happy Father's Day, and then it's over. We got him a new baseball glove.
Yeah.
Oh, we took him to see his first movie yesterday. He got to see his first theater movie yesterday.
Toy Story?
Yeah.
Damn, we went Friday night.
Yeah, was that Bayless's first one?
We went to Pets 2 like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
We were out the Lafayette Cinema. You can't beat that where y'all went?
No, we actually went to Cookville.
Oh, highfalutin folk.
We are. I mean, we're fancy folk, you know. He did really well. He never had to go potty once, and that's about it.
Did he love it though?
Yeah, he liked it.
Does he watch the other Toy Stories before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes Woody and Buzz. You know, he wears.
He was that for Halloween.
Yeah. Still wears his Buzz pajamas, and he took his Buzz toy with him. You know, and there was a little less Buzz in it than what.
There was not much Buzz.
There's less Buzz in it than what he was shooting for. Buzz is his buddy, you know. So.
Yeah. Did you have nightmares about those little dolls?
Those Vincent dolls.
Creepy.
There was some creepy dolls.
Oh my god.
Hey, the state of animation is crazy. Just the wood floor in that one. I don't know if it's a preview, if it's the first of the video, but anyway, they were scanning across an old wood floor, and you know how an old oak floor will start losing some of its some of the top layer, and it'll look kind of spotty. They got that in there. You know, it was. I couldn't believe how far animation has come out. I don't know if that's the first one I've watched in a long time, but we just watched. He really likes Cars, the movie too. So we was watching Cars 3 or something like that, and then I got tired of watching it, so we come up with Cars 1 DVD and put it in. And the difference between Cars 1 and Cars 3 was crazy, but between Cars 1 and Toy Story 4, yeah, that's wild. Animation is on a whole different level. Those deep fake videos that you see on online now, there's no wonder they can do that.
Yeah. Pixar, they're always kind of ahead of the game, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we wear this Lafayette Cinema out, man. You can't be, especially on Monday nights. It's like $3 or something crazy or something. It's like $20 for all of us at a night, or maybe whatever. But
yeah, and you can get like $1 popcorn or something.
Yeah, well, you get the big large for $4.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all about the little man, the little town, all the little stuff. Cookeville had a $1 theater. It was out by the time you and I started Tech.
Yeah, I would say it was at Tech, wasn't it? Is that the one that was over there on campus like or right off campus?
Yeah, it was right on Dixie somewhere. I can't remember, on the corner of. I know where it's at. I don't remember what's there now. But when I used to go visit Brianna in high school, it was over there, $1 theater. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's all going the way of the dinosaur now.
Well, Lafayette should be able to hold on for a little while. They're always packed out there.
Yeah, I think they own the drive-in too, so I think they may not be the same people, but I believe the same people own it.
I guess I need to. Go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying because mine next is a tangent. It's something else.
Well, go ahead.
Did I tell you what I saw at the gas station? I'm not going to say where it was at, but it's in adjoining town.
No, I'm guessing it's right this one.
Yeah,
since
right.
You pointed that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Did I tell you what I saw? You know how at the gas stations, we talked the other day about them having little joints and little packs of pot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the little glass cases.
Yeah.
I was standing there checking out the other day, looking in the glass cases that are surrounding. And there's this little black box of stuff sitting on there, which I assume is some new THC-free CBD pot or whatever. Get to looking at it. It says fetish urine.
What's that?
Fetish
Yeah.
urine. Sterile.
Oh.
Not for consumption. 3 boxes sitting there. 3 boxes of piss for people to buy at the gas station in the glass case.
piss on me. Let me piss on me.
So in case you don't want someone to do it to you, but you want to have it done to you, or you're hiding your inner freak and don't want to tell anyone, you can go to the store,
What the hell?
buy a box of urine, take it home, and do with it whatever you'd like. Insert it into any hole that you wish, or pour it on you wherever you may like.
R. Kelly style.
You could R. Kelly yourself in the face with this box.
Which one is this? The one downtown?
I'm not going to
I'm just saying.
name any places.
No, I'm not saying the name of it. Is it the one?
I'm not going to say any locations of being in the old part of this particular place.
Yeah, that's the one I was envisioning.
If it were in the old part and someone were to go in and take a picture of it and send it to DK, we may or may not post it on social media. But there is a black box with gold writing in the lower left-hand corner of the left-hand glass case at the checkout counter.
Damn, did you stock it?
I looked at it
for a long time.
And I looked away, and then I had to look back again because I thought, did that say fetish urine? And it did.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about that, because you think about
the
all
worst thing would be is if someone goes and they're not there. That means that someone bought 3 boxes of fetish urine.
Yeah. I was about to say.
In the last week.
I hope it didn't start with 6 boxes.
Yeah.
Now, look, I'm not a real conservative,
Right. Socially, I'm not super conservative.
I'm just.
People can do whatever they want to do.
Or sexually, really, is what I was going with. But never in my time of being sexually active have I ever wanted piss poured anywhere on me, nor have I ever wanted to piss on my partner.
Or have you ever thought, as you're driving down the road, maybe at night, maybe have had too many beverages, you thought, here's a bottle, I don't want to pull over. Use the bottle and then thought, hey, let's sell this to someone.
No.
Maybe at a gas station later on. I didn't realize that for 34 years I've been wasting a lucrative cash crop every time I went to the bathroom.
That's unfortunate. Because think about all the times you drink, like you said, man, you're pissing every 10 minutes.
Load it up into a bottle, put it in a black box, take it to the store, tell them to sell it. That happened.
I don't even think about it that's the only way possibly people are using it. I pee sometimes before I know I'm about to do that activity.
Yeah.
I go pee. I'm like, hold on, somebody go pee real quick.
Yeah, hold on. This doesn't have anything to do with the next thing, so I'm going to go get rid of it. Not, hold on, let's go do this other thing because I have to do that thing now.
People are weird. God, people are getting weirder.
There has to be a market for it, or there wouldn't have been any there.
No, it's unfortunate, but
or somebody's flipping through the book said, let me get 100 knives. Let me get some of those little roses in the glass tubes so that people can smoke their crack out of it.
No.
Let me get 19 cases of little pot flowers. And 6 boxes of urine as well.
You're right. You know the bad thing about it is it's not even the potent piss, probably, because all the stuff at the
I bet it don't even smell.
Only thing, the stuff at the gas station, whether it's they're selling knockoff drugs, knockoff male enhancement pills.
Right.
None of it's the same.
Let me get some rhino horn.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that. Not X-Tens with an E.
Yeah.
X-Tens. And some fetish piss.
I don't know. I'm not a drug guy, but I do know drug lingo, and I feel like the male enhancement pills that you get from a doctor or from even a sex shop would be like pure Colombian cocaine.
As compared to
I believe the gas station,
the Black Rhino 17.
I believe the gas station sex pills has been cut a few times among the Colombian cocaine dealers,
Right.
and you're getting a lesser effect.
There's some baby powder in those, probably.
There's some.
I bet our boy from that has the Brazzers license plate is the reason that they have boxes of fetish urine.
Oh man, prayers up to those
Yeah.
weird people.
That's why our Lord and Savior is going to come back and to cleanse this earth with some fire, because boxes of fetish pills
Are being sold 10 minutes down the road.
locally.
Hey, did you know it's our anniversary? It's our anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy
Lucas.
anniversary! It's our anniversary for the show.
Facebook just told me it was my anniversary today.
Yeah, our anniversary.
We didn't start in June, did we?
No, I don't believe we did.
We didn't come back in June.
Mm-mm.
Come back in July and started in May. This is
I don't know what anniversary is this then.
Oh, it's my wife. Me and my
oh, oh,
yeah, that's what it is.
Oh,
Oh crap!
dang!
And I'm spending it with you.
Hello.
Would you spend your anniversary with me?
No, God, no. I don't even like you much. But
God,
let me see. We did. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Well, we may have started in June because July 13th. No, it would have been.
I think we started in July.
Yeah.
No, it's our anniversary. It's mine and Lindsay's anniversary.
Oh.
Ugh, and I'm spending it with you.
Uh-oh. It's all right. You can be in trouble.
She told me she gave me an option. That's why I messaged you. I said we almost done it Friday night.
Right.
You know, but I went to Toy Story. She said just go ahead and get it over with. See, I don't look at it like that, Lucas. I don't look at getting it over with.
Right.
I look at getting it in.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But say, that says a lot about what she thinks about it.
Yeah.
Just
Glass
get it over with.
Half empty.
Just get it over with.
7 years married, and
Just get started.
I looked at my Facebook memories today, and it's I had like on our 2-year anniversary, I had that black man that with a shocked face from the Undertaker Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah.
He was going,
Uh-huh.
and I said, DK and Lindsay made it to 2 years.
7 years.
7 years. So you'll be married 7 years this year.
Year
also.
too.
It's
Yeah.
a few months. So
Was there several of us got married that same year, or just the two of us?
I think just us.
Cucumber's probably going on 10 years now, isn't he?
He got married in 09, yeah.
Yeah.
AJ and Cucumber got married the same year.
Mm-hmm.
Brad and Jeremy got married in 06, Brad 07.
Mm-hmm. Wow, really?
Elliot
Jeremy's
got
going on
married
13 years?
Elliot got married 09 also.
Really? We
was-
are getting old.
I was in 3 weddings in a short amount of time.
Mhm.
I think Cucumbers and AJ's was like 2 weeks apart, the best I remember. That one could be completely wrong.
Right.
I know AJ had my ass in a pair of Wranglers.
Yeah. Yeah. And made you buy them too, didn't he?
Well, I mean, you'd have to rent a suit. He was trying to do it. He was actually, because the rest of his
Trying to
friends, the rest of his friends had Wranglers.
Wow.
I said, damn, can't I just wear a dark Levi's? I don't need to be Wranglers like everybody else's.
Come on, man.
I look good in that vest. I was
No, you didn't.
I was
no.
about 70 pounds lighter probably I am now. Believe that. I was
I
no,
believe it.
well, shit, I was exaggerating, but come to think about it, could have been
It's
about,
probably not too
I
far
was
off.
I was probably
No, you'd been, 180 pounds? You hadn't even that. You had 70 pounds.
08,
Maybe
09. 08, 09, I got pretty skinny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all
All that beer I was drinking.
Meth years. Yeah.
Yeah, meth years. Yeah, right. It's all that beer I was drinking.
Mhm.
Now I don't drink beer and I'm fat.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So you skipped all that eating at that point.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, you better believe I hit that 2 a.m. Taco Bell. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna have to go over here and punch on this punching bag some too before we get done.
That'd be fun.
I'm gonna hang it up and we can shadow box. I got boxing gloves. After about 2 weeks, you'll just
Last time I
have
put
a
boxing
fight over
gloves
here.
on in Hermit Springs, Jeremy Hammer said, "Come on, we won't hit each other in the face." He said, "Oh man, look!" And Britney Spears, "Oops, baby, I done it again," or whatever. The baby hit me one more time. It just come out, and I looked to the right, looked back to the left. Jeremy, bam, knocked my ass out.
hit you in
man.
the face, didn't he?
Yeah. You do that with me.
You know what I'd have done to him? I'd hit him right in the face.
I couldn't. I was so shocked at it. I was a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bully. Bully.
Yeah. I'd hit Jeremy right in the face. I'm just kidding. He's a good guy.
What what's one thing that what's one thing that everybody else loves that you think, like puppies, and everybody loves puppies. What's one thing that universally is okay, but you're kind of disgusted about?
Puppies, I'd have to say. I mean,
No.
I don't know. Wow. What's on your mind? What have you got?
Maternity pictures gross me out.
Why?
When dad and the mom and they get together and they having their first baby. You don't even have to be the first baby. But generally, it's the first baby.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all do maternity pictures?
I feel like we did.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what I think Kara and I should do?
What?
Now that you say this, I'm going to. You know those maternity dresses that split open in the front so you can see the baby bump and all that. I'm gonna have her get her baby bump out, and I'm gonna pull my shirt up, and then we're gonna go belly to belly and say, guess which one's pregnant.
That was probably comparable if you
guess who's pregnant.
It'd be her because you're looking good.
Well, I'm getting better, but I could still pull it off.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. They come up the other day. We ate for.
Is our 8 weeks up? By the way, is our sure? Let's just say that our 8 weeks of losing weight is up today.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and see who lost more weight.
Yeah. Well,
as a percentage.
I hate to see you lose that way.
Yeah. I lost 10%.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know what I lost. Percentage wise.
Is it a positive number? Did you lose a positive amount of weight?
I don't know, man.
Did you go minus any?
I did for a while.
But currently, are you minus
I don't
any?
think so. I hadn't weighed. I wasn't prepared for this.
This line of questioning. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm one more lunch dinner at Bojangles away from swimming in a swim shirt this summer.
You're gonna go in a onesie?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a swimsuit.
I lost 10% of my.
How much weight did you lose?
10%. I said we were gonna go on percentages. 10%.
I was doing better for a little bit. I got this new guy working with me. He's been there for a couple months. I was bringing chicken. I was bringing tuna.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Why hell? Let's ride over to Bojangles. Let's ride to Wendy's."
What is that? What is Bojangles?
Peer pressure.
No, what is Bojangles?
Chicken.
Okay.
Chicken and fries.
Is that one on Willow down there next to the interstate?
I never had it till I moved up to that new building I'm in. Kills me, Lucas.
Peer pressure's a bitch.
I know.
It's gonna kill you.
It may give me a heart attack.
Are you going to? Are you just going to cancel your vacation and not go swimming and everything if you don't lose weight?
No, man, because you've been to the beach before.
Yeah,
I'm a diehard believer, and there's always somebody that looks worse than you.
Oh yeah, and they usually don't give a shit.
They
about
don't,
it.
man. Mm-mm. I'm still the world's worst. I'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we were there a few years ago, and I was laid back all the way in my chair. I kept easing. I was like. It's one of those deals where I was like this. I kept easing up slower and slower.
Easing up, looking off in the distance.
It was a dude that looked like Mr. Burns off The Simpsons, but he had a bikini top and a thong on.
Yeah, a little old skinny thing about to fall off.
Swear to God, he had maybe not a thong, but I think it was a thong, but he had a bikini top for his old wrinkled man boobs.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe that's what I should bring around.
Just wear one.
It's a bra.
Just, but I would give
bikini top.
I would give you the money in my wallet right now to see you wearing a 2-piece bikini on the beach.
But you know what women are wearing now that I could be accepted? A tankini.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a shirt. It's it shows you still got your tits hanging out the top.
Yeah.
But it's got the bottom, like it covers whole midsection.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that. What I will pay for is a 2-piece.
Oh yeah,
2-piece bathing suit.
Well, I've seen girls.
I will go upstairs and get my wallet and get a little bit of extra cash out of my hiding spot if you'll wear a thong as well.
Oh shoot! I have to put it on social media?
Yes, one of us has to. You're gonna have to give me some login information because if you won't do it, I will.
I'll text it. I mean, I can't just text it to you.
No.
For your own personal satisfaction.
No.
I don't think
I'll get Kara to post it and tag us in it somehow and tag everybody that we know.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I think you're asking a little too much. A thong, 2-piece is going to happen.
Thong is what I need.
Is the extra. Thong's the extra.
Yeah, thong's the extra.
I'm gonna tell you, there's every summer, whether I'm standing in the Stone Echo Valley or the beach in Tampa, there's women that wear 2-pieces look a hell of a lot worse than me.
Oh yeah, it's out, tits out, right?
It's everything.
Yeah,
everything's hanging and jiggling. Women don't care when they're on. I mean, they shouldn't. Hell,
I would say it doesn't matter.
It don't.
You're on vacation, and it really doesn't matter what other people think. Especially if you're going off somewhere, you're never going to see those people again.
Right.
Unless you're me, and then you wind up going to St. Lucia and meeting somebody that lives in the town beside of you.
Yeah. But I'm always thinking, man, I could be on the background of somebody's social media or anything. You never know. Fat.
In the world, out in the middle of it.
That person got 16.3 thousand followers.
Yeah.
See my fat ass out there.
And then you wind up on a huge podcast show and somebody roasting you off in the background. Who is this guy?
I'm not that. I've had hell. Surely my deficiencies wouldn't stand out that much to somebody. I wouldn't think. If I was in a 2-piece, maybe.
I'll say if you put on this thong, let's talk. Let's talk about it.
I'd probably get famous off that. Really.
Just take all your clothes off, stand up, and wedge your underwear in between your ass cheeks. Let me take a picture of it and then put it on social media.
God, why are you so weird? God. So I'm the only. Oh, that's weird that you even asked that, jokingly or not. I know we've known each other for a long time.
A long time. I've seen worse. Let's just do it.
You have. Lucas has put me in the shower too. Get in there and straighten up.
Yeah, straighten up, buddy.
You're not grossed out by maternity pics.
No, I'm not. I like maternity pics.
I'm not happy for people that.
I like them.
I like, people get creative with them now. They'll take out their belly and they'll paint them like pumpkins, and
yeah,
I just hate it.
I like it. I'm not grossed out by it. I bet you don't. I bet it grosses you out when you see somebody breastfeeding in public, doesn't it?
Depends how hot the girl is. Grossed out by ugly women doing it. Yeah. Prejudice, I guess.
I'm gonna say you're racist.
No, I'm not mad at an attractive woman for pulling a boob out
and showing it to the kid.
Not mad at that. No.
Yeah.
Maternity pictures just creep me out.
Yeah.
Lindsay never brought it up. Any 3 pregnancies she's had, never once brought it up. And I don't know if she just knew that I was grossed out by it or not, but it grosses me out.
It's weird that it grosses you out.
Yeah, it is weird. But
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like big pregnant bellies, I guess. Then they start looking all weird. I don't know. I'm not going to hold a belly and kiss it in a picture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not. I know people do it and it's normal. I know it's more normal to do it than it's normal for me to be creeped out about it, but
yeah.
Just creeped out about it a little bit.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't have anything that people think is commonly accepted that grosses me out.
Okay, well, annoys you then. That could be a longer list.
So that's a pretty long list. Pajama pants in public is pretty high on my list.
Yeah, it's just trashy.
Yeah.
That guy, I saw the best.
Did I tell you, pajama pants in public, putting on my pajama suit and going to jiu-jitsu class, that my brother the other day, I don't know if I've seen you since this. We were working, he goes, you're going to get to go, you're going to make it, we'll get done in time for you to go play around in your diaper. I laughed and said, yeah, because I thought he was just joking around. And I said, he goes, wait, pajamas. Pajamas is what I meant. He said, I got it confused with sumo wrestling. He said, I thought you were sumo wrestling. I thought, yeah, but now I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to go play in my diaper because that's funny.
Is there local sumo wrestling, you reckon?
No,
that's what I'm.
There wasn't. Now there is.
I'm signing up for that.
Now we
one.
sumo wrestle on Hilltop.
Somebody else. There's something else that bothers me.
Yeah.
We may have talked about this before.
Yeah.
And you're not conscious as much about this because you don't have Facebook and Instagram. I can't stand when somebody said, So I did a thing today. A lot of times when people
So when you're saying "so I did a thing today," is thing insert some random something here?
it's like I bought a car.
Oh,
I got a haircut. No, bitch, you got a haircut. It's like a girl that has had long hair for years cuts off 13 inches. So I did a thing today. Now it's a haircut. You got a haircut. So I did a thing today. Bought a house.
is that a new Instagram thing?
Just it's been around. It's been around. It bothered me then,
Mm-hmm.
and
Still bothers you now?
more so when guys do it. Guys shouldn't talk like that.
I don't think you should be posting all of your stuff on social media anyway. But
So I did a thing.
mm-hmm. The quotes, the pictures with the song lyrics in it was always something that aggravated me.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't care for that. You didn't write those song lyrics.
That whole verse has nothing to do with you looking like a straight up tramp
It don't.
in your.
You don't mean that. That ain't what it meant.
What about that one? And I'm gonna butcher this. She thought she could, so she did. Basically, it's one of those like.
Is that
I mean, I don't know.
that's a song lyric from like Dina Carter or something,
I doubt it's Dina Carter.
or Shania Twain or whatever,
I don't know, but
Patsy Cline or whatever the hell her name is.
I'm hoping that I'm googling. She thought she could, so she did. I'm gonna hope that's close enough to something that the real one pops up. She believed she could, so she did. Any girl that's ever been slighted on social media, any girl that's ever been through a breakup or anything, that she's newly single, and we need to tell the world I'm newly single.
Oh yeah,
It's a face like this, a solemn face. F the camera a
Serious.
little bit.
serious.
I've been heartbroken, but I'm on the come up.
Mm-hmm.
Then her caption says she believed she could, so she did. I mean, shit, put that on a damn leather strap and put it on a
or put it on one of these signs all over the interwebs.
put it on Pinterest, put it on a sign.
I would say all that looks Pinteresty.
Lenny and Eva needs to be selling that.
On a tattoo, right there,
Yeah,
with a feather on it for sure. Put the feather under it. Highlight the did part on the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just type in "so I did a thing" up there. Just see.
So
what
I
it is.
did a thing.
So I did a thing today.
Yeah.
Bam. See, unfortunately, that's a thing.
Images.
Okay, well, it's not going to give me what I was looking for, but I don't know. I just feel like it. I don't know. I don't know. No, you didn't. You bought a car. Hey guys, look at my new car. I don't know. So
You probably.
get off my grass.
I probably should have put a hashtag in front of it or something, shouldn't I?
No, I mean it popped up like. So because it's not even really a hashtag. I don't know. It's just it irks me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, no, you just. It's a car. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just being over. Why does that bother me? Don't know.
It just does.
It just irks me. I'm sure I post stuff that irks people. I don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen some stuff that you posted that really irks me.
I'm not sure that that's believable.
It's not. I've not seen anything you posted.
I put that picture of my Shaq in my Shaq shirt the other day. Waylon was taking a picture of me with Bayless one day.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Watch this. I'm gonna grab Bayless up." I said, takes pictures of me and Bayless. Then, but he took like one of me, I guess, right before I grabbed Bayless. So I put it on there, not being serious, because everything's so vintage now.
Mhm.
You know, everybody is doing everything is like throwbacks now. You know, in the vintage shop I was talking about in Nashville. So I said I had this same shirt 25 years ago. I said, "Am I as vintage as the shirt's supposed to be?" And I didn't realize when I said it, people were thinking I actually wore the same shirt. My guys, I'm 35. I would have been 10 when I had the shirt originally. And like, everybody's like, man, you just ought to be happy you fit in the same shirt. I can't. I can't. I was a short little fat kid. I mean, I'm a tall.
Wasn't the exact same shirt.
No, it was I had a jersey when I was 10. I tried to find a picture. I couldn't find a picture when I was 10 in a Shaq. How can I not find a picture of me in a Shaq jersey when I was a kid?
I feel like I have pictures of you in Shaq shirts when you were
I know. So, no, people, it was not the exact same shirt. But thank you for giving me credit.
Speaking of Shaq, I watched a video of him playing against Yao Ming.
Yeah.
In Yao Ming's the very first time they met.
Mm-hmm.
In I don't know what year it was, 2003 probably.
Yeah, it was 02-03 season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first 3 plays that Shaq tried to pull off, he was blocked by Yao Ming.
Yeah. It happened.
Mm-hmm.
He owned him. But he come back at second half and he dunked on Yao. But Yao, they won that game. Houston won that game. I remember watching that Cucumber's house that he had on Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Watched that game over. I have no idea who we watched it with. JD probably, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Did JD live with Cucumber there?
I don't remember. That was after.
JD graduated. No? JD was still in town, wasn't he?
That house over in Virginia was well after the 02-03 season.
No. It was that year.
He moved out of it to live with you at West 3rd Street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Well, maybe he didn't live there yet then.
No, that's possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who lived there before.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Victor lived there once before? Victor?
Yeah, but I believe that was later. The dark-headed guy that... shit, I can't think. It doesn't matter. Nobody knows these people anyway besides Cucumber. But
I don't even remember the guy that we painted up in Sharpies that night. I remember he was pissed at me, but I don't know who he is. And we knew him, though.
Right.
Do you remember who he was?
I keep remembering a bunch of guys' faces. Like, randomly, if I drive through Cookeville, I'll think of somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I can't remember who they are. I just remember faces of people.
Well, you couldn't recognize this guy's face because he had penises all over his face.
Why was he mad at you in particular? Did you start it?
Well, I didn't start it.
Or did he just assume that you started it?
I don't know, but I did it. I don't know. I said, can't lie about it.
Yeah.
No sense in lying about it. And there was a bunch of us.
But you did it with a Sharpie.
Everybody did it with a Sharpie.
Which is permanent ink.
Yeah. Well,
on the face is what you're saying.
Oh, well, it was a face, arm. I feel like he spent the next day probably taking it off.
The arm's not as bad, really, is it? Because you can put that whole full sleeve shirt on.
Yeah, a face. Just imagine if he walking out in public not knowing.
Yeah, if I had gotten out in public with penises drawn on my face and Sharpie and not known it, I would be very angry.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. What if he was just so hungover he just jumped in his car
and just took off?
Went to the T-Mart like, damn, I need a Gatorade
right now.
Some Advil.
I need some ibuprofen and a Gatorade, and I don't have time to look in a mirror before I go. Oh wait,
I hope that happened.
Yeah, I should have looked.
I don't even know who he was.
There's a whole group of guys we used to hang out with, and I'm not sure who they were.
There's a whole group of guys we used to hang out with. I'd like to have done that too.
Yeah. You did worse to some of them. Yeah.
Why does it got to be I did?
Because you did.
If social media would have been a
thing,
I would have posted a picture of me drawing Sharpies or penises on that guy with a Sharpie, and my caption would have been, "So I did a thing today."
You remember throwing firecrackers on somebody while they were asleep?
I do.
Yeah. He didn't care for that either.
Mm-mm.
He didn't like it.
He didn't care for it.
Mm-mm.
But he was, you know what, though? He's one of them dish it out, can't take it kind of guys. Seen him yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
My old buddy.
Yeah.
But now he is kind of, he did kind of like to do stuff to people. Didn't always like to be on the receiving end. We've told that story, I think.
Yeah, I would say, I believe we've told that story. We've done semi-decent about not naming any names today either, so let's not name any names.
I'm not going to. I do know that weeks later, I had my bedroom door shut
Mm-hmm.
and locked,
Mm-hmm.
and firecrackers got underneath my door
Somehow or another.
somehow or another. I have a feeling the same person that was
You had previously done that too. Might have done it to you.
no, he wasn't there, but the person that I was maybe threw them with and lit them with also lit mine.
Ah,
There was a person with him.
yeah.
Well, it's a lot of foggy memories, huh?
Yeah. Say, I can remember bits and pieces of that situation, but I can't remember all of it.
And it seemed like it wasn't a party. It was like a weekend or something when they got me back. I was in there just minding my own business in my bedroom.
Oh, sure. Sure.
I was in there,
Sure.
the door locked,
Uh-huh.
trying to have some peace and quiet,
Mm-hmm.
or at least some
Peace.
peace. And that happened.
Uh-huh.
So it was funny. I can take a joke, though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, let's take a quick break.
okay. All right, we're back. We're going to hit a couple more topics here and let me enjoy my anniversary that's not with Lucas. So Lucas.
I do feel like we probably should have an anniversary soon, though.
No, it'll be next month, July.
Actually, July was our 13th episode, so it had to have been prior to that. This very well could be our 3-year anniversary.
Oh, no. You mean our 3-year anniversary? We started in May.
Okay.
We started in May 2016.
Yeah.
We already missed our anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. Whatever.
Maybe we'll catch it next time.
Still would be. So, we talk about, so you and I went and watched Toy Story.
Toy Story.
And,
That's right.
and I went and watched Pets. You do a lot of things for your kids you
Yeah.
necessarily don't want to do.
Uh-huh.
I got a best friend who's
Yeah.
a big concert goer.
Mhm.
Huge concert goer. And
Right.
he messaged me Thursday night on Facebook Messenger
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Man, I got a good one coming up." And he said, JoJo something. I said, "Never heard of it." He goes, "Yeah, it's something my daughter really, really likes." And I said, "If she ever comes around this way, we'll go."
Now, JoJo, is that singer that used to be around?
No, I don't think it's that. I got the full name right here. Hold on just a second. I just didn't have it at time. JoJo Siwa.
Is that this?
No, I don't know. Just type in SIWA. There it is.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Guess it wasn't that girl.
Nope.
My God.
Wow.
Funky Brewster wants her gimmick back.
I reckon. Wow, she is really excited.
She's a kid.
She is a little kid.
She is a kid. So my best friend in question here
Mm-hmm.
posts a picture on the way to the concert with his daughter
Yeah.
with a unicorn shirt on of JoJo. And
Yeah.
it says, "My daughter loves JoJo and I love my daughter."
Which is why I have on this unicorn shirt.
So dad of the week goes to my best friend who remain nameless. for just because you never know
Yeah.
about people not wanting their name mentioned on a show.
Oh. JoJo Siwa breaks her silence on recall of Claire's makeup over asbestos concerns.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
life's hard.
Local source, Luke Combs and JoJo Siwa and more coming. Hopefully they're probably not on the same thing. Now I'm assuming JoJo Siwa is a YouTube sensation. Is an American dancer, singer, actress, and YouTube personality. She's known for appearing on 2 seasons of Dance Moms.
Never heard of that either.
Nope. Her single, Boomerang, and Kid in a Candy Store. She posts daily videos on her day-to-day life on her YouTube channels, JoJo Siwa Vlogs, and It's JoJo Siwa. Her fans call her the Siwanators. Or no, I'm sorry, her fans are called the Siwanators.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, it's as much as I ever needed to know about a 16-year-old.
She don't even look 16.
You know,
Does she?
I'm just assuming that this is correct.
Yeah, age 03. I mean,
Yep.
age 03. I
Age
said.
03.
Age 03, I
Age
said.
03.
See, 2003 still messing with me. I can't even pronounce it.
It was
right.
such a hard year.
It was a hard year.
Such a long
2003 and
year.
4. Those were the 2 years I'd go back to. Good Lord.
They were interesting years.
They
for
were
sure.
bad decision years.
Yeah. They're hard to remember. They're just,
I
I
wish
know they were there. I know I went through them.
Rough. Rough. So that brings us to oh yeah, and our one thing about it, those that questionnaire. So another one of our listeners
Yeah.
told me the other day. He said, "I meant to text you earlier, tell you the big question of going around the beep office wherever he works is would you rather be dickless or blind?" And he said, "I left my door open during the show today, and this was overheard."
That's hilarious.
And they were laughing. This was when we were asking James the question. He's like, "No, if you think this one's bad, like, you need to listen to last week." So he said they were having a listening party when they got a chance.
That's funny.
So I hope that went well.
Yeah.
And also Kristen from the one I was talking about last week, she's messaged me a couple times this week. She's on episode 30 something now.
Ah, good.
She's working her way up. She's like, "Oh, I can't believe y'all said this." I was like, "Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about."
Yeah.
I said, "You need
That
to."
was 3 years ago. And hold on, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's much worse.
Yeah.
She probably thinks we're decent guys still in episode 30.
Yeah, that's gonna go south here in just a minute. I'm about to quit my job somewhere in there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucas is gonna not have his give a shit
Yeah.
too much longer.
My
on
give a
this
shit
show.
meter falls off here at just a few more episodes.
I tell you, a friend of ours. Now I've learned my lesson on
On naming names when it comes to certain things.
right that, and I've really riled some people up over the overrated comment that I made.
Hey, that hit harder than what we meant for it to.
Complete.
Who would have thought that the hardest hitting thing you've ever said was Johnny Cash is overrated?
Right. I mean, of all the
That
things,
hit much harder than what I
No.
thought it was going to.
Whoever sent that question in, I don't even remember who sent that question in on the
Yeah.
SOLR. You can go to hell.
Yeah, screw off.
Don't ever ask me
Yeah.
my honest opinion again. Let me
Yeah.
give it.
Yeah,
'Cause God knows that's had a trickling effect.
that was unintended
At all.
consequences.
God, and I'm telling you, it's like I can't even retract it. I can't even backtrack because people are going to think yeah, I do like Johnny Cash. I'm not going to beat a dead horse here, but it's just funny because now I'm the guy that doesn't like Johnny Cash.
Right.
No, I just think
Yeah,
you know-
just leave it.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not that I
It's not
don't like
worth it.
him. No. So you think people would have learned
Mm-hmm.
not to call a universally overrated. You know what I mean by use of universally
Yeah.
over? Most people like Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Right.
Whatever music you're
Right.
into. Now, with the abundance of pop country going on,
Mm-hmm.
with the abundance of just crap music,
Yeah.
there's usually, when you talk about mainstream country acts,
Mm-hmm.
there's one guy that everybody can pretty well agree on. You know, Luke Combs, a lot of people like.
Mhm.
Eric Church, I've never really heard a lot of people say bad about Eric Church.
Yeah.
So a buddy of ours from up the road this week says, I'm probably in the minority, but I think Eric Church is overrated.
I would say that yes, you are in the you are not in the majority whenever you think Eric Church is overrated. He's really good.
I'm going to read some comments. I'm going to keep everybody's name out.
Yeah.
You're bonkers. I like his music, and this was his rebuttal. I think he's a bit overrated. Now, Chief, great album. Since then, people, I wouldn't say overrated. I like his stuff better than Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton, but he's not as acclaimed as them.
Mhm.
Some of it is just terrible. This guy says, one of our buddies says, some of it is the best damn song on that album. Glad you like it, buddy. Another guy said, hope Jeremy Mackey doesn't see this. You'll lose an eye. And then another guy goes out and says, neither will this attention-seeking post. Another guy says, you need to go to an EC concert. Yeah, I'm not paying that much money to see him. I got too much other stuff I like more.
Mhm.
Then another one of our really good friends, mine and your both, says, I agree.
Mhm.
He said, I've been saying that for a long time. I like some of his music. I think some of it's garbage.
I just now remembered that I was supposed to call one of our really good buddies back, and I didn't. Supposed to have called him back last week, and I apologize, Jeremy Mackey.
Oh.
I'll call you back, buddy. I'm sorry.
And Steve Slim Allen, I will read his comment because I'll give him credit for saying this. And he goes, unless you've seen a live show, you won't understand. If you've seen a live show and you still think this way, you're on drugs. During the concert, dude puts on 110%. He always gets snubbed on all the awards he deserves. over whoever wins them. But you're entitled to your opinion. Heck, I heard a guy the other day say Johnny Cash was overrated.
That's funny.
yeah. So it goes on. People are. Another guy says, "Who's a couple of your favorites right now?" And Curtis said, "Jinx by far my favorite. I'm a huge fan of Childers. I like Andrew Pope. So you're welcome for me putting you on the startup kit of all three of those." Curtis, just kidding.
Yeah.
And
stop naming names.
I know. Shoot.
Yeah.
And just come by. Then other people commented on it, but yeah. What do you? I think that, on Cody Jinx's fan page and a few of them, I see people all the time giving Eric Church crap, and I don't get it.
I would say that doesn't make sense because Eric Church it seems like he should be one of somebody that Cody Jinx has looked up to in his career. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just these fans have a weird. A lot of these people on the Cody Jinx fan page and stuff that they're so hardcore Cody Jinx and everybody sounds like him. That they go kind of like balls to the wall, anti everything, and
everybody else.
And Eric Church is on mainstream,
right.
So they lump him, I should say, with all that kind of music.
Right.
And I don't think that's fair.
Yeah,
I don't think that's fair. I think these guys get a little carried away, but
yeah, he mainstream? Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't put him in that Florida Georgia Line category.
But he's not. I mean, not really. He's on the award shows and he's on everything. But he stays true to himself.
Right.
I mean, he's always stayed true to himself.
Yeah.
He does things differently. He's not an ass kisser. He got kicked off the Rascal Flatts tour. Like we talked about.
Well, what was that show he went on and sung Outsiders? The award show he went on.
CMA's probably.
Yeah, and I mean, if anybody's going to put on that thing that he did there, I mean. Yeah, he's bucking the system for sure.
I'm trying to figure out where this overrated thing comes from. I mean, I'm trying to really, because how's he overrated? Because nobody in the academy is giving him due credit.
Right.
All of us are saying, yeah, he's great. I mean, everybody around here that I know likes Eric Church.
Right.
I guess I just need his reasoning. I told you my reasoning on Johnny Cash.
Right.
They sound the same to me.
Right.
The pop culture appeal. It's more so that I'm looking out at people on social media, and it's people that's 19 years old wearing this vintage Johnny Cash shirt. I'm like, you're doing it to look cool. You probably don't even know 5 Johnny Cash songs. I guess it's like, why does it keep having to be Johnny Cash?
I think
for this.
I think realistically, we probably need to let Johnny Cash go the way of some of our other people we shall not name anymore, and just quit naming him.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it, but I'm just saying I give my reason.
Right.
I'm curious in this guy's reasoning. Sinners Like Me, I'm looking at it album by album right now. Sinners Like Me, one of my top 5, 6, 7 albums. It's a really good album.
Yeah,
not a bad song on it. Carolina, same way. Carolina, really good album. Now, he puts over Chief as the best album. Chief featured Creepin', Drink in My Hand, Keep On, Like Jesus Does, Hungover and Hard Up, Homeboy, Country Music Jesus, Jack Daniels, Springsteen, I'm Getting Stoned, Over When It's Over. Really good album.
Good album.
But I don't think it's as good as the first two. Sure, not as good as Sinners. I may put it as good as Carolina. I don't know. But it's really the album that put him on the mainstream map. Right. Like you want to bitch about mainstream, but the Chief was the album that put him on the mainstream.
Hey, what was that? What was that song about the guy that was in Death Row?
Lightning.
Yeah.
It's on Sinners.
Yeah.
So like songs like Drink in My Hand and Jack Daniels, that's what got him on country radio.
Right.
Not like the great songs like Sinners Like Me or Carolina. So I feel like that was a little ironic that he names that as his favorite album, but that's the one that put him
in mainstream.
Then you had the Outsiders. Good album. I see some stuff on there not crazy about. Now I think I see where he's gearing towards though, like his latest album, Desperate Man. I mean, it's not. I don't love it.
I like Desperate Man as a song.
When I'm looking at it, I like some of it. I like Monsters. I love Hippie Radio. There's a few. Now the Snake song, I don't get it. I don't know why he played on the award show. But then the only other album in between was Mr. Misunderstood. Great songs. 3-Year-Old, Holding My Own, Record Year, Kill a Word, Round Here Buzz. Come on, man. I don't know.
Kill a Word is a fantastic song.
Yeah. Now, if he had a podcast and said that on it, I wouldn't quit listening to it or anything just because he said it. You're all entitled to your opinion. I think it's a bad take.
Right.
But not everybody like Luke Combs right now. Luke Combs, everybody's kind of on his junk. But then 6 months from now, maybe like, oh, Luke Combs sucks.
He sold out
because he's on too many award shows or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
He sung. There's a video of him on YouTube singing Morgan Wallen's "Just the Way I Talk," and God Almighty, he is good. It's just him and a guy with a guitar sitting there singing it.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he's real good.
I hadn't seen him yet. I blame that on Jeremy's girlfriend.
Yeah,
I used to be Jeremy's go-to everywhere.
right.
Mackie's
Now,
like Marie come in the picture and it's
Right.
over. Like Jeremy
Right.
won't take me to ball games, won't take me to concerts. Had a meet and greet with Luke Combs. Marie went.
you didn't get to go.
It's not really fair,
Did you at least get a letter when y'all broke up?
No,
I didn't even
he
get
used to call me every day. Jeremy used to call me every day.
Didn't even get a breakup letter. Did you?
15 times a day. It's not right. I just know that I would have met Luke Combs by now if Jeremy would have been true to me.
Mm.
What about Tyler Childers' new song?
Tyler Childers is a bad dude, ain't he?
Yeah, but you heard his new song.
Yeah, I've heard his new song. I would pull it up right now, but my computer's doing something stupid here.
Is Tyler Childers overrated?
No.
No, I'm not mad at that guy for saying that dude was overrated. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
All Yorn.
I can't do that.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
All Yorn.
I like that.
It's a beautiful love song, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
Makes me want to kick off my shoes and dance with you in socks on this basement floor.
All yarn.
That's what's in
I love the word yarn.
It's a P. Ridge thing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not heard it in a long time used. I like it.
It's a Kentucky thing.
Mhm.
It's very. Now I remember those guys from Daddy's old store when I was there. What? You gonna pick up that trailer? That's Yorn.
Mhm.
That's Yorn trailer.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Yeah. I hadn't heard it in a long time. I like it. I like the phrase.
And also check out Sam Williams, Hank Jr.'s grandson. He dropped a new song this week called.
What is it?
I just
What is it?
I know it. Hold on a second. It's damn. Hold on a second.
Hold on.
My mind just
Everyone keep holding.
No, it's
Sam Williams.
dadgum. And it's right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't Gemini. I knew it was one of
I
those
have
signs.
not heard it.
I knew it was one of those signs.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
I've not heard it.
I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
He was on stage with his daddy not too long ago, and he's not trying to go that avenue if he don't want to have to go down it. But yeah, he was on stage with Hank Jr. and I messaged him, and I said, "Looks like a great show." And he said, "Man, nothing better than watching him from behind the stage." He posted a lot of videos right at the edge of the stage watching his
Right.
daddy perform.
Uh-huh.
So,
So what's their other brother's name that they don't like to talk about?
Hank 3.
Yeah. Hank the
Shelton.
Third. Yeah.
They're all talented. I like Hank the 3rd a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff.
Yeah. I like Holly too.
Ollie's great.
Yeah. I was listening to some of her this week. I like it.
Hillary and Holly both sing.
I don't know Hillary. I've never listened to her.
She's the one. They both had the wreck, and it took her a little bit longer to get started. She's late 30s, I think, but
Mhm.
she's got an album out. So, and they're talented kids, but their daddy's the greatest country music
Of all time.
singer of all the times. Let's plug that interview in at the end. Can we
Yeah.
throw my interview at the end?
Yeah. So tell them what it is.
We hadn't talked about it, have we?
Uh-uh.
We haven't been
Say,
back.
Tell them about it.
Yeah, we had Carlos on in the last show. We had
Yeah.
Man Cave Inc. was going to have the autograph signing with linebacker Jayon Brown going into his 3rd year. So
Mhm.
went down to the autograph signing, and we conducted just a quick little 6-minute interview. I think it was about
I believe
6
it's
minutes.
about 8 minutes.
Was it?
but,
Okay.
Yeah.
With Jayon. So we're going to throw in at the end here for you Titans fans. We're going to work on getting some interviews here when we get everything.
No, 6 minutes and 13 seconds worth.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just quick, Jayon talks about his off season, and he's ended up being a wrestling fan. Like I said, we didn't talk a whole lot about wrestling, but
Right.
they put him in a Ric Flair robe after I left. We left, and Me and Mackie went down
Mm-hmm.
town for a little while, and so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to do some more Titan stuff as the season gets closer. Have Jim White on. We've been trying to not play, but we've been trying to get with Jim again to get a date together. So we'll have some more Titans coverage coming up for you guys. But yeah, I had to get on Mackie that day. We were sitting there, and we don't get out of the house much. Now I sure don't get out of the house much and go somewhere. And we was down on Broadway.
Yeah.
We're sitting on one of the rooftops overlooking Broadway and checking out all the scenery and everything. And then he's like, "Man, it's hot. Let's go inside."
Uh-huh.
So we go inside, and he's like, "Sit down on them stools." I'm sitting there thinking, I don't have a long window here today. I came just to interview Jayon Brown.
Right.
And we're at Tootsie's, and the music, great band playing. I look over. He's got me watching golf.
Yeah.
First off, golf's
Your
on
favorite.
Golf's on all the TVs at Tootsie's while we're sitting at the bar. And I'm look over, he's playing on Facebook, and I finally lose, and I said, I don't ever get out of the house.
Yeah.
And I said, we have a short window today, and you're on freaking Facebook, and I've watched golf more in the last 10 minutes than I have my entire life combined. I said, get off your phone, get off your ass, let's go walk around. I said, I'm tired of sitting on this bar stool staring at golf.
Yeah.
I said, golly, what's wrong with you? You're not even fun anymore. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Did y'all get up and walk around?
Yeah. I walked home. We did. We left there and went home.
Uh-huh.
The only place we went after the interview.
That's funny. Well, I hate to cut this short, but I have got to go.
You got a farm, and I got to romance my wife.
Go, you know what you do on those days.
Uh-huh.
The laundry. And,
Dishes,
other stuff like that.
weed eating.
Mow the yard.
I got a gutter I got to clean out.
I got to get some of these trees out of my yard. I've got 2 trees that split in half, and a bunch of other limbs that come out of other trees. I've got to get them out of the yard and clean up.
Well, I'm just glad we survived the tornado.
Was there a tornado? You said that earlier, and I did not see an actual tornado.
When we were there in Toy Story 4, the theater, I got a thing on my phone that all of a sudden the movie, bam, went out.
Really?
Delayed the movie for 10 minutes. Then when it came back on, it set it back about 10 minutes. It had to relive those scenes from
10 minutes ago.
those dummies. Those
Vincent dolls.
Vincents. I don't keep wanting to call them Chester for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Don't call him Chester.
Well, let's go have a great Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everyone. We love you. We'll see you later.
He does.
And here's the Jayon Brown. Browning or Brown?
Jayon Brown.
Jayon Brown.
He's not from Moss.
He is not PJ's cousin. All right, see you, everybody.
All right, we're here at the Man Cave Inc. store in Lebanon, Tennessee. We got Tennessee Titans linebacker Jayon Brown. What's up with you tonight?
How you doing?
So it's an autograph signing down here at the Man Cave Inc. store, and I'm just gonna go over little things on an official interview here before everybody starts piling in. But so how you spend your off season? You just had a mini camp and everything. So what's going on in the off season right now?
Just going to head back to California, train, get faster, get stronger, and continue to improve so I can be ready for season.
Great catching up with all the guys, all the rookies coming in. How's the rookies looking so far?
Yeah, everybody's looking good, and excited for camp to come up in a couple months, and everybody's just looking to get after it, compete, and just do the best they can to help the team win.
So you ended last season on a hell of a note. That Colts game. A lot of people's kind of saying that's the Jayon Brown coming out party. You had the pick six of Andrew Luck, the strip sack, the fumble, all that. So what do you think you can build off of that game?
Just continue to prepare and watch film and just trust my instincts and just keep on taking coaching. But hopefully I can just continue to have more games like that this upcoming season.
So how important was it to have Dean Pease come back and kind of have that continuity on the defensive side of the ball for you guys?
Oh, it's amazing having the same coaching staff for 2 years in a row, just building together and just being able to have the same system, coming back with the same system to perfect the imperfections that we didn't have last year. So just to propel forward and just keep getting better as a unit.
So he's defensive coordinator and punt returner now.
Oh yeah. He's catching bombs now. Yeah, he's the man.
Well, how you feel about this coaching staff? Not how you feel, but like, you know, when you see your head coach out there grinding with everybody, you know, how does it make you guys feel that, you know, you got a defensive head coach, he's out there doing those kind of things in practice?
You know, he's just trying to put us in the best situations, and you know, he puts on his chest pad so, you know, he can feel the shock that we deliver and tells us what we need to work on. So just having him out there being hands-on, it's awesome.
So, like, a lot of veteran leadership on this Titans defense over the last couple of years. Rackpo, Morgan. Who would you say, like, some of your, like, big brothers' influences on this team?
Oh, for sure. Both of them guys, Wesley Woodyard, just all the guys that came, Darren Bates, all the dudes at my position that just helped me learn things quick and fast, coming in my rookie year and last year as well, and just keep on listening to them guys and to help me grow, even though some of them are, you know, retired like Rackpo, but you know, he's still there whenever I need him to ask any questions or learn from, and Wood as well. So just we got a really good group of guys in our position group.
So top 10 defense last year. Everybody's coming back. You've added Cameron Wake, added some other pieces. What is the expectation for you guys on the defensive side? Is the offense is going to take a little more time to gel, new pieces, new coordinator? What's the expectation for you guys on defense?
Just to go out there, continue to best, be a tough defense, to, you know, score and move the ball on, and just try to be number one.
I had some notes here. I knew I was doing this about last week, and I'm still up here, and I ain't no Parker Harsky, you know what I'm saying? But so what about the funniest teammates you've got? I know there's a lot of personalities. I see some of like a lot of the stuff that y'all post online, you know, after practice or whatnot. But who's the funniest cat in that dressing room?
It's a lot of funny guys in there. It'll be a good competition between. I'll say I'll give the crown to Adoree. Adoree probably the funniest dude on the team.
What is it about him that stands out?
Just his personality. He's a fun guy to be around.
So you're a California guy, and you're here in Nashville. What's some of the favorite sites of Nashville that you've picked up here in the South?
All the good food places. So anywhere with good food, you're on the list. Jeff Ruby's is really good. What else? Hattie B's, Bar Taco. So it's a lot of good places. San Antonio.
You on that country music yet?
Nah.
No country. No, that's not country music, is it?
That's country. Take me in the section.
That's that new country rap.
There you go.
It's crossover.
So I've noticed, like, on Bleacher Report, guys that I follow and everything, big NBA fan? You a big NBA fan, basketball?
Yeah, I love watching basketball, watching the guys play. So yeah, I'm gonna say big NBA fan.
Who's your guy growing up?
Kobe, always been a Kobe fan.
No Shaq?
Shaq was with, you know, after he left the Lakers, you know.
I'm a Shaq man, so that's that's the right answer right here.
Yeah, I respect all the players, but you know, growing up with the Lakers being good, Lakers my team, and watching Kobe bring all the championships in was it was fun to watch.
So last question, what's up with this wrestling thing? You walk in the door and you're getting wrestling autographs. So you a big wrestling fan growing up also?
Yeah, watching wrestling growing up, you know, fun watching. You know, got a Shane autograph over there in Undertaker. So watching just the legends like that and getting their autograph, that's pretty cool.
I tell you what we got to do. We got to get some Ric Flair robes and go up down Broadway.
Woo.
All right, man. We're gonna let this autograph signing get started. Dustin Kennedy on behalf of Man Cave Inc. and for One Lane Road Podcast. It was Jayon Brown. And any parting words, Jayon?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tying up. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, man.